Hello everyone, welcome back to Layton's Mystery Journey with Lena. Let's continue from where we left off. Murder on the Thames. Thames? Thames. The story so far. Tonight is the final night of one of Layton's London's greatest traditional events, the Riverside Festival. Inspector Hastings calls the agency to let Katrielle know of an incident that's occurred. Probably. Probably. The team rush to meet him, only to find that, in fact, what? Oh, thank you for the daily bonus. Oh, actually, yes, I will change my outfit first. That'll be the first thing I do. Exchange. Oops, wrong one. This one. What should I wear today? Pleated pleaser. I like this one. Dating dress. We're not going on a date though. Okay, and then also I need to do the daily puzzle. I was thinking maybe of doing a puzzle at the end of the episode and then at the beginning of the episode and at the end of the episode, but I'm not sure. I think I like it just right at the beginning. Burger bits blitz. The chef is making burgers with 3 ingredients. Press and hold A to put ingredients together with the horizontal and vertical lines. When the line correctly goes through exactly one of each of the 3 ingredients, the line turns blue. Lines between ingredients can't cross each other, and if a line is red, it means the joined ingredients aren't correct yet. You can move the line at any time by selecting it, so gloves on and let's get cooking. Let's get cooking. So, this fast food chef makes a mean burger, but he needs all the right bits and none left over, okay? So only the 3 ingredients. How does it work? Oh, I can only... So I have to go straight to the next ingredient? I can't go... Let me look at the instructions again. Yeah, okay. The chef is making 3 burgers. Yeah, horizontal and vertical lines only. But I have to touch a ingredient before I... Whoops. I have to touch an ingredient before I go to the next one. So I can only do this and this. Yep. That does not make sense. Oh, no, I can do like that. There we go, easy. I was a bit confused. I thought they had to be one line altogether, starting from the burger, but it didn't really matter where they went. Puzzle solved. A mean burger with only meat and lettuce. Okay, now on with the journey. What I need to do? Head to Guildhall. It's been like a week since I started playing this game again, so I couldn't remember what I was doing. The workplace of London's mayor and other city staff. We're here. So this is Guildhall, is it? You can almost taste the history here. It's bustling, isn't it? Bustling with no one out there, especially considering the late hour. It's the Riverside Festival, that's why. It's keeping everyone busy. So who is this person that you asked you to handle the case then, Inspector? That would be the Mayor of London herself, Miss Piper? Lawinda? Lawinda, I think it is. Lawanida? I apologize. Oh yes, I've seen her pictures in the paper. A very sharp-looking woman. Young woman. They say she's really been shaking things up since she took up office. She sounds like a force to be reckoned with. That she might be, but it doesn't help us find her. Where in this rabbit warren do you suppose she's hiding? Why don't we ask that woman over there? I guess it's so bustling with 2 people outside. Let me just have a look around first. Look, there are all sorts of announcements and information posted here. Oops, I can also do more than once. What am I doing? Gosh, what's this about? Urgent. Mummy wrapper required. Experience preferred but not essential. Nothing about anyone looking for a missing dog. Not here, not anywhere. Oh, poor Shell. We do not know the truth. Thank you. I'm thinking maybe next episode I'll go back to the old case and find all the hint coins and hidden puzzles that I missed there. And that way I can officially say that I completed that one. But for now, let's just continue with the story. Guildhall, it says here on this stone plaque. Well, at least we know we're in the right place. So you didn't know where you were going in the first place? Lighting up rocks? Londoners are paying too much tax. Shell's on the right track. Perhaps a stone plaque or cartouche? I don't know how to say that. In front of the Layton Detective Agency. What do you think? Detective Agency. I can never say it properly for some reason. Gets my tongue tied. Okay, miss. What can you tell us? She's so cute. Excuse me. Would you point us in the direction of Miss Loanita? Yeah, Loanita's office, please. Oh, the mayor? Yes, she's probably in her chamber. I should think so, anyway. Probably. That's it. Really make us believe that you know what you're talking about. Miss Loanita's I'm Mrs. Loanita's secretary, Miss Hessie Tate. Pleased to meet you. Did you see the mayor about something? Did you need to see the mayor about something? She's extremely busy today. I'm not sure if she'll have time to fit in any unscheduled appointments. Me struggling to read is also helping with the fact that she's shy and awkward to speak apparently. So I didn't realize the mayor had so much to do. She is the mayor after all, Katrielle. Oh well, Miss Loanita is a very dedicated individual. As I'm sure you all know, she's taken it upon herself to totally revolutionize the way the city is well governed. At present, she's pushing forward her plans for the environmental projects as well as welfare reforms. Golly, she certainly does sound like she keeps herself busy. Yes, and of course now it's the festival as well. Is the mayor personally involved in the running of the festival then? Most, definitely. Mayor Loanita goes to extreme lengths to ensure the festival's success. Every year she plans a great deal of events herself, and she's always present on site to oversee the setting up and other arrangements. And this year's festival is on a larger scale than last year, so it's been all hands on deck around here. Well, I'm very sorry to be disturbing you at such an obviously busy time. If you could just tell us where the mayor's office is. Of course, it's just inside and up the stairs. Up the stairs? Good day to you now. The mayor sounds so busy. I wonder if she'll agree to meet with us. Well, it was her who asked the inspector to investigate, so I would think she'd make time. Yeah, she'll make the time. But let's go and see. I'm surprised the mayor isn't, with all her busyness and dedication, I'm surprised the mayor's not doing the investigating herself. Hello, good run. Oh, hi there. 1-2. How are you doing? London's such a great city. I found so many puzzles while I've been running around. And I do love puzzles. Look, I came across this one just now. I love Katrielle's like a bit surprised, like, oh gosh, she's running towards me. Sports matches. The matches are lined up to show the number 3706. By taking away one match, you can spell out the name of a sport. Which sport is it? By taking away one match. By taking away one match, you can spell the name of a sport. Has to be a 4-letter sport. What if I rotated it upside down? So O-L-E. Like pole? Like water polo? I feel like that doesn't make any sense. But that's the closest thing I can think of. Like if you turned it upside down and then took away the bottom, but then that's not a sport, is it? Like you take away this match here, it would spell P-O-L-E. Because I don't think it spells anything from this way, so it has to be upside down, right? And you take away one match. Or maybe it's not that one. They want me to take away, hole, maybe? No, I don't think it wouldn't make it H, so just try to tilt my head and look at it upside down. Let's go with that. I think it might be something like that. Nope. Dang.
That's not like me.
Well, let me give you a hint. Bad luck. You won't be able to find the answer if you only think in terms of numbers. I'm not thinking in terms of numbers though. Maybe it's not the other one. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. So then maybe it isn't actually the first number. Maybe it's not the 6. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. What if I... GU? No, G... GO, no. Oh, I'm an idiot, yeah, so it's not the 6 that I need to get rid of online. I was thinking about it wrong. It's golf. God, I'm an idiot. It was obvious this whole time. Okay, now I get it now. So you have to remove the match here, and it makes golf. I should have been thinking about four letter sports rather than trying to spell it out myself. That was silly of me. There you go.
This should do it, I think. And that's how it's done.
This is why writing it out makes it so much easier. I made that way harder than that needed to be. You did it. Yeah, if you turn the whole thing upside down and then take one match away from the E, it spells golf. Nice shot. It took me 2 tries because I'm silly. There we go. That was fun, thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. Great exercise for the brain, huh? Hey, want to come for a run with me as well? No thank you. I don't know. I'm not sure I would keep up with all the 1-2s. I think I'll have to pass, sorry. I'm also not exactly in running gear right now. Anything else? Any more hint coins? I didn't even need to use my hints, I just needed to think better. It's a very stately building, isn't it? Just right for a city with such history and tradition as London. Judging by all the lights in the windows, there must still be a lot of people working out even at this hour. It's not as big as I was expecting though. Are you sure this place covers all of London? Okay, I think I'm all good for this place. So now I can head inside. Whoops. Let's go see the mayor. The workplace of London's mayor and other city staff. It went... oh, there we go. There we go. I was like, it wouldn't let me go there for some reason. I clicked on the wrong thing. Mayor Loanita. That's her over there. Good, let's go and talk to her then. She looks so cool. Oh. Collectible? Mysterious mask. I feel like I know that... I feel like I know who that is in a portrait. Whoops. In the portrait. But the name escapes me. I expect it's a portrait of one of the former mayors. I could do with, I could do without the disapproving look. Hey, I can't help being, a dog's mister. A dog mister. A dog's mister. Nope. Nothing here. Ooh, I like these chairs. Very chic. I was literally about to say that I like these chairs. If this is the executive office of the Mayor of London, all sorts of important posteriors must have graced those plush chairs. True, actually. I'm not sitting on them. I don't want to get I don't want to get in trouble. You go first. Yeah, I'd feel so nervous sitting in these chairs, let alone being in the mayor's office. The mayor must be very studious. Look at all these texts about administration and government. That's a neat pile. The mayor must be a very organised person. It takes one to know one, as they say. Cat, you wouldn't know. Yeah, I was gonna say, Cat, you wouldn't know a neat pile if it fell over. If it fell over and crushed you. Oh, sad. Poor Katrielle. Okay. Wait. Yes, thank you. Hold on, that Shannon looks mysterious. Okay, cool. Hello, Mayor. What can you tell me? Mayor Loanita. Sorry to bother you when you're so busy. Inspector Hastings, CID. CID? Inspector. I'm pleased to finally meet you in person. And your colleagues are... Ah, yes. These three, well, these two, and the dog, are from the Layton Detective Agency. There we go. The Layton Detective Agency? Yes, that's right. I've enlisted the help for this case. Miss Layton has proven herself extremely capable, an extremely capable crime solver. Only the other day, she helped solve a very Only the other day, she helped solve a very difficult case for us. Luanita doesn't look like she likes us. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Luanita, Katrielle Layton at your service. Feel free to call me Kat if you prefer, or Katrielle, I really don't mind. And I'm Miss Layton's loyal assistant, Ernest Greaves. Hello, Ernest, and your dog? Is she also part of the Layton team? She? Absolutely, although she is a he. Shell performs police dog duties for us. He's indispensable to the work we do. She? Well, that's good to hear, because the success or failure of the Riverside Festival really hinges on the resolution of this case. In fact, I hope you won't take offense, but I'd just like to see your skills in action by having you solve this little puzzle. Well, judging by how I did on the last puzzle, I don't think I'm up for the case, really. Boy meets girl. A boy and a girl are lost in a maze. Guide them each in turn along with the paths until they meet. Switch between controlling the boy or the girl using L and R, and move them using the directional buttons. When they tread on a switch on the ground, any gates with matching flowers elsewhere in the maze open up. Okay. Start with the boy, I guess. Directional. So that opens that gate. Probably best to start with the yellow, so switch. Open this one. Now she's stuck in there, so... Oops. No, okay. Try that again. What happens if I start off with here? Red one first. Let's go, little girl. This way. Then he can go step on this one. Yeah. That was easier than I thought. I didn't even need to use the yellow button.
This should do it, I think.
Ta-da!
Puzzles are made for solving.
They're back together again. Yet they're still stuck in the maze. I don't know how they're ever going to get out, considering there seems to be no exit. You did it! The boy and girl are safely back together again. Phew. Yeah, but are they just going to be stuck in the maze forever? Well, that's very impressive, I must say. Your puzzle-solving skills are abundantly clear. I feel confident that I can entrust the Riverside Festival case to you now. Oh yes, Miss Luinda, you can count on us. Luanita, sorry. There are a number of troubling points about this case, most notably the stark resemblance to the Legend of the Thames. I'm not aware of the Legend of the Thames, I'm afraid. I seem to recall hearing something like that before, but I forget the details. Allow me to explain. The tale goes like this. Long ago, a young man and woman, each from a distinguished London household, fell in love with one another. However, the two families were enemies, so the couple's love was forbidden. They were forced to arrange clandestine meetings every night, each coming as close to each other as they could, on opposite banks of the river. The woman's father learnt of their activities and arranged one stormy night for her lover to be pushed into the river. What a stinker! The current was too strong for the man, and he was swept away to his death. Witnessing her lover's tragic end, the woman was heartbroken and threw herself into the river as well, ending her own life. I see. That's really sad. It's said that the couple's bodies were found days later, locked in an embrace. Oh. From then on, the ghosts of the couple were believed to draw young lovers to the river on clear, starlit nights as they lamented their tragic fate. So, to appease the uneasy souls of the departed lovers, the festival was established. And that's the origin of the the current Riverside Festival, I presume. What a weird, thing to start a festival on. I feel like that's right. It's a terribly sad story, but in the end, the couple were united in love, which is what led to the belief that gazing at your loved ones across the Thames will bless your relationship with good luck. Yes, that's the idea behind the Riverside Show of Devotion, which is happening tonight, of course. But what an extraordinary similarity between the legend and the case that we're currently investigating. Yes, it's either an incredible coincidence, or someone's contrived to mimic the legend on purpose. Interesting. It's a terrible shame that that such a dreadful crime has sullied the festival. I mean, yes, it's true, but it's also, what the festival has been based on, which is interesting. I don't know. So many Londoners have been looking forward to it. We must get to the bottom of it at once, so that people's minds can be put at rest. I was told you asked for me to lead this investigation, using a very small team of officers, Miss Loanita. I don't understand why you wouldn't want the old force working on it, if it's important to get it resolved quickly. Yes, the problem is, a great many members of the public are present at the scene because of the festival. If we send in swaths of police officers, we'll utterly destroy the atmosphere. After all, we're not even sure if it's a murder, an accident, or a suicide that we're dealing with. I should like to avoid alarming the public by keeping the investigation as low-key as possible. I see. Still. Inspector Hastings, everyone tells me that you're a talented police... tells me what a talented police officer you are. They do? Why are you surprised? Yes, I hear you're dedicated and passionate about your work. One of the most admired detectives at Scotland Yard, I believe. Which is why I know I can rely on you to carry out this investigation swiftly and discreetly. I wonder if she doesn't actually know that, but she's just rubbing it in for him. Well, I don't know what to say. After such high praise, I can hardly turn you down, can I? Thank you, Inspector, and I'm grateful to you too, Miss Layton, and your assistant. And the dog. Now I'm afraid I'm rather busy. After the show of devotion tonight, the mayor always makes a speech. Of course, yes, we'll let you get on. Thank you. The festival is very close to my heart, so I do hope you'll get the results soon. Just leave it to me, Miss Loanita. One of the most admired detectives at Scotland Yard. He's certainly dedicated and passionate about his job, but that's something of an overstatement, isn't it? Oh, just a bit. Shh, he'll hear you, Miss Layton. Oh, poor Inspector Hastings. Do you have anything else to say to me? It's especially extraordinary that these two incidents occurred while the festival was running. They're so reminiscent of the legend of the Thames, it almost defies belief. Yeah, okay. Back on the bike we go. Do we already have the bike? Where did these bikes come from?
Oh, it's you.
Emiliana.
You're that so-called detective who thinks you solve cases with gut feelings and instinct, aren't you?
Do I know you?
I'm Emiliana Perfetti, forensic analyst and profiling expert. Unlike some people, I base my deductions on hard evidence, facts and figures.
Well, that all sounds very impressive.
Yeah, impressively stuck up.
Anyway, I'm investigating this case. To be perfectly honest, your involvement is a headache I could do without. You should just leave it to the professionals.
Well, as long as the case is solved in the end, does it matter if it's facts or fortuity that get you there? There's no doubt in my mind that I'll solve this mystery.
Oh?
So, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. If you call rolling dice and drawing tarot cards work.
Katrielle Layton. Just because you're Professor Layton's daughter. Va bene? We'll see how far your methods get you.
I love her already. Who is that woman, Inspector Hastings? She's a profiler. She's pretty well respected down at the yard. Emiliana Perfetti. Perfetti's? Perfetti's her name. Perfect Perfetti. We all call her Perfect Perfetti. A profiler? You mean someone who analyzes criminals and their motives? Something like that. I think that's probably exactly it. Profiling is all about evaluating physical evidence and reconstructing crime scenes and the like. Perfetti's got a real knack for figuring out details about criminals by gathering a ton of information from crime scenes, and analysing everything she finds. She helped crack a number of cases that have had everyone else at the yard stumped. It sounds like she's a very talented lady. And I love her voice actor, that sounds awesome. Yeah, and if we don't pull out claws out, she's gonna steal our thunder and solve this case before we do. You're right, Shell. And while we're building our reputation, we could really do with solving high-profile cases like this ourselves. Well, I'm gonna head back to the yard and see how the investigation is progressing. What about you? I think we'll start by heading to the river where the incident took place. Alright, well thanks, Kat. This isn't just about pleasing the mayor, of course. It's about allowing Londoners to enjoy the festival. I hear you loud and clear, Inspector. So we'll be running along. Well, cycling along. Here we go. Bing bing. The Thames. The area along the banks of London's famous river. Yeah. Ding ding. On the move. Ooh. So pretty. So this is where the festivities take place, is it? There's more going on than I expected actually. Oh look, ice cream. Oh, same. Later. Yes, alright, Shell. I was only joking. The investigation comes first. I know. But also ice cream? Oh, freshly baked muffins. Just smell that. Joking, were you? Really? You wouldn't know anything had happened, would you? Everyone seems to be having a jolly good time. But if our reporter friend Douglas Dirt is to be believed, the public were well aware of the incidents. Perhaps we should talk to a few members of the public while we're here, and see if we can learn anything new. There's been a murder, somewhat maybe murder, and no one cares, apparently. Oh, what was that? Oh, there we go. The way the festival lights dance on the water is quite enchanting, isn't it? When the boat goes by and disturbs the water, the reflections go all wobbly as well. The Thames is very still in this evening, isn't it? There's barely any wind. Ooh. That tower in the distance looks awesome. Is that supposed to be Big Ben? I can't tell. Oops, what was that? Oh, there we go. Oh, hidden puzzle? Aha! I thought I saw something sparkling here. It's a puzzle. Oh yes, how funny. I thought it was some kind of decoration. I bet it sparkled even more brightly once I've solved it. When they solve these puzzles, do they put them back? I wonder. Cozy up the chinks. The chicks. Not chinks. Oh, okay. Use these 3 enclosures to make a bed for the chicks. Press and hold A to pick up the enclosure and move it around. Position the enclosures so that all of the chicks are contained. Okay. Does it matter if they overlap? Doesn't seem like it matters. One like that. That doesn't look like that'll fit. I need to probably get at least 3 in here. How much can the... What's the best spot to put that one? Like that? No, I want to grab the triangle. There we go. Like that?
This is an interesting one.
I remember doing that puzzle when I first played this game and I think I struggled with it a lot. So it seems pretty easy this time. You did it! The chicks are all contained within the enclosures. It's a little more cramped than expected though. I think when I first did it, I thought that I couldn't overlap the shapes. That's why I struggled. There, I was right. It's sparkling much more brightly now that I've found its solution. Oh yes, miss, you make everything sparkle more brightly. Oh, Ernest. I don't need the bike. All the festival lights look so pretty. The lights carry on all the way down and over the river, other side of the river. Look. I say, this is just the sort of thing, sort of place to enjoy an evening stroll with your sweetheart, isn't it? Hint, hint, nudge, nudge to Katrielle. Probably. Okay, hello, sir. Good to see you again. Sean Butchin. Sean? Arr, have you heard the rumours about what happened this morning? They say some fiend was shoved into the river, and then a lash chucked herself in the other side of the bank. This is just like the legend of the Thames. So it is. I used to sing sea shanties about it when I was a lad. Now I'm here. I've just found out about something. Yeah, called the Riverside Show of Devotion, going off this evening. It's sad about the missing couple and everything, but I still want to enjoy the show. Wow, it's like completely nonchalant about it. Hello. Bess. Oh wow! This is the Riverside Festival? I can't believe it. It's the best. Benji. Bess and Benji. I know, isn't it just the best? I suppose it is the most famous festival in London, mind you. I heard it was really boring though, but look at all these people here. Coming here was the best idea, Benji. I really wanted us to take part in the show of devotion tonight, but apparently you have to apply in advance. Oh no, really? But I wanted everyone to see how in love we are. Oh. I think I remember that couple in Azran Legacy, maybe. I think they're like they're like tourists that travel around. It feels rather like a tragic incident it feels rather like the tragic incidents have actually attracted more people than down here. Yes, it was always something of a low-key affair before the Riverside Festival. I think perhaps not very many people were really aware of it. So it seems that since people got wind of the incident, they've decided to come down here and see what the festival is all about. That's poor taste, that is. Well, it's the way of the world, Shell. It's only when things make the headlines, for whatever reason, that people realise what they're missing. Much like how all these people are in the presence of a great detective at this very moment, but they have no idea. I'm sure your name will be in the paper soon, Miss Layton, don't you worry. Yes, hopefully. Anyway, we still haven't found out anything more about the incidents, have we? You'd think being the daughter of a famous professor, she'd get like a bit more promotion, you know? Yes, hopefully we haven't. Yes, hopefully. Anyway, we still haven't found anything more about the incident, have we? No, there are so many people here for the festival, but no one seems to have actually seen what happened. Well, let's not forget that the incidents took place on both banks of the river. We should go and investigate the other side as well. Come along, you two. Coming, miss. Ernest is so head over heels for Katrielle, I feel like. Let's go. Footpath by the river. The bank of the river from where many like to fish. I thought it said where many fish, like where there are many fish. I was like, what? So this is where the missing woman threw herself in the river then. It's dead quiet on this bank compared to the other side where the festival is happening. Yes, but there are still plenty of passers-by. Somebody may have seen something. But how will we ever find them? Well, we certainly won't find out anything unless we start asking people some questions. Hello, sir. Let me have a look first. The lads flanking the flames are pretty jolly. Jolly pretty, aren't they? They do have the general air of festivity, don't they? All these lads? Is that safe, hanging electrical lights from trees? I'm just asking. You didn't seem to care about it before when we were actually looking at them directly. Oh, fashion things, thank you. Leaving the rubbish, need to recycle that. Oh, hello kitty, I didn't even notice you there. It was a very skinny kitty, I didn't even notice. Blended into the background. Nothing over here. The same side of London Bridge, but it's from a different angle. Very interesting. Oh, I say, wouldn't it be spiffing towards the show of devotion tonight from the top of the London Bridge? The bridge actually isn't, is the festival grounds, isn't it? Is it? Oh, very nice, thank you. Okay, I think that's all. That should be everything. Unless there's a hint right here. Okay, I don't think so. Let's go to the cat first. Grumpy cat. Stripey. Meow. That's it. Pierce my eardrums, why don't you? Is that a puzzle he's playing? Oh, I wonder what sort of puzzle a cat would be playing with. That meow wasn't even that loud, Shell. Yeah, a cat with a puzzle. With a puzzle. Never seen that before. Alright, pinstripes, I'll show you how it's done. Can Shell understand these cats, I wonder? Doesn't really seem like it. Bringing up the rear. Okay, I love these kind of puzzles. After 5 friends arrive at an arranged meeting place, they each describe what they could see ahead of them on the way. Here's what they all say. I could see C, because we were walking together. I could see a few people ahead of me. D was walking in front of A. I didn't see anyone. B was walking behind C. Nobody overtook anyone else on the way, so who arrived last? Okay. So, A, I could see C. Okay, let me, draw this down. So say A is at the back. Whoops. Let me edit this. Get rid of that. So let's start with A. Whoops. So A can see C because we're walking together, so A and C are right next to each other. I could see a few people ahead of me. but they're not necessarily the people that are there. So I'm not gonna write that down yet. D was walking in front of A. D was walking in front of A. So that would mean like C. Oh no, because like, C and A are together. What am I talking about? I didn't see anyone. So D might be right at the front because he didn't see anyone. And then B was walking behind C. B was walking behind C. And then because E can see that, that means E must be behind B. Who arrived last? And then what does B say again? I can see a few people ahead of me. So B can see A, C, D. A. I could see C because we're walking together. But no one else, apparently. B. I could see a few people ahead of me. C. D was walking in front of A. Yep. D. I didn't see anyone. And then E. B was walking behind C. Yeah. So then nobody overtook anyone else on the way, so who arrived last? And then it would be E who arrived last then? Yeah. Submit. If that's wrong, then I don't know. Yeah.
That was too easy.
It wasn't actually a puzzle I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be one of those like who's lying ones. I like those ones. Where they all have a statement but then one of them's supposed to be lying. You did it. D was in front of A and C were together behind her. B was behind C, and since it was E that saw them, he must have been right at the back. To be so laid back. How he does it is a Mr. E. Oh, Mr. E. Oh my gosh. Is a mystery. You saw 16 puzzles, thank you. There, done it. Ha. Haha. I wonder where this Moogie got the puzzle from in the first place. Meow, meow, meow. Don't know. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. What have you caught? Anything? Mr. Fisher. Ah, a fellow night fisherman, are you? What have I caught, you ask? Let me see. Nothing? Fish. Yes, I've caught fish. Oh dearie me, I'm not sure we're going to have much luck with this chap. We're investigating the incident that occurred here earlier today. Do you know anything about it? Incident? What incident? Oh, you mean that incident. So you know about it? The woman who fell into the river? Know about it? I saw it! Saw it with my own eyes! Bingo! An eyewitness straight from the bat. That is fishy. Could you tell us, what you saw, please? What, who saw? Me? Yes, you just said that you saw what took place with your own eyes. Oh yes, of course. The palace? Palace? Yes, I saw them alright. Although it's unusual to see, palace here. So they might have been soul. No, not fish. We're asking about the woman who fell into the river. A woman, you say, in the river? Do you know? I think I might have seen something like that. Or did I? Girl, make up your mind, old man. Holy mackerel. Your dog made me jump with that odd sounding bark. But actually, it made me remember something. Really? It was this morning, early. The sun wasn't quite up yet. I was here fishing as usual. Anyway, nothing was biting, and I was just gazing over at the opposite bank, absent-mindedly, when it happened. I could make out a fellow standing there, and then another figure appeared behind him and shoved him in. What happened to the man who fell in? Well, I didn't see him passing about or anything. He just vanished. I don't know if he went under straight away, or if he was washed downstream or what. Then whoever did it just ran off, just like that, without a second glance. It is a murder then, no doubt about it. There's more to this case though, Ernest. Carry on, please, sir. What else can you tell us? Well, before I even had time to be surprised, a woman on this side of the river threw herself in as well. Are you certain about that? She definitely threw herself in? Dead certain. I've got a memory like a, I've got a great memory. Me. Says who? She was a young woman. She was standing not far from me, just looking into the water with a sad look in her eyes. but I never expected her to jump in. And it was the same with her. She just disappeared straight away. Once she hit the water, I never saw her again. Someone must have called the old Bill because they were here not long after. I don't think they found her though. So the woman really did throw herself in. It was a suicide then. And did you get a look at whoever it was who pushed them into the other bank, sir? Oh, I saw them alright, yes. But I couldn't really tell you what they... I saw them but didn't see them. But I couldn't really tell you what they looked like. The river's wide here, see? It's a fair old distance to make out any distinguishing features or such like. So you couldn't see the culprit's face then? Sorry, not at all, no. I couldn't even guess at this person's height, let alone describe their face. I see. Well, you've still given us a very valuable statement, sir. Thank you. You've been a real help. You'll help? Why, have you spotted some? Don't worry, I'll grab the bait and we'll hook them together. No, it's alright. Thank you again for your time. Goodbye now. Thanks, Mr. Fisher. The opposite bank is too far away for our fisherman friend to have made out the face of the person responsible for pushing the victim into the river. I have an idea. Alice, could you sprint over to the side of the river now? Just sprint over? That's the best part of a mile. He's not your dog's body, cat. Oh, I don't mind. Eh? You don't mind? Of course not. I'd be delighted to do it. Oh, Ernest. Delighted to? Are you barking? Now what are you grinning like that for? Have you forgotten the legend? Oh no. When you gaze at each other from opposite banks of the Thames, your love will... I mean, never mind. I'll be on my way. Why don't you just take the bike? Actually, no, the bike's on the other side of the... Whoops, never mind. As quickly as you can, please, Ernest. Oh no, that is a bad case of puppy love, yeah. Phew, that was a long way. Now then, Miss Layton should just be over... Ah, yes, there she is. Yoo-hoo, Miss Layton! Oh, Ernest. The other bank certainly is a long way off. I can't make out Ernest's face from here. The old fisherman was right, it seems. Aren't you going to wave back? The little tag's going to wave his arm off in a minute. Oh, I feel so sorry for Ernest. It looks like witness statements aren't going to help us identify the culprit. We'll have to find other avenues. You're not hearing me at all, are you? Poor pup. Throw him a bone, cat. Oh, poor sweet Ernest.
2 people killed in exactly the same way as the legend. Coincidence? There's no such thing as coincidence.
I just had to quickly change into my original outfit for that cutscene. I'm back. I was waving and waving. Did you see me, miss? No. Oh, you didn't? Well, I was deep in thought, Ernest. Oh, I see. Gosh, that sprint must be catching up with me. I feel shattered all of a sudden. Oh. Don't be disheartened, Pinstripes. The road to true love is never easy, they say. And as there's no time to catch your breath, I'm afraid. We have to find out more about the victims now. Both the man who was pushed and the woman who threw herself in were residents of Chancellor Lane, according to what the Inspector Hastings told us. So let's head back there and see if we can find anything out that might be useful. Oh, okay. Hint. There's like pants, but they're this man's arm. Oops, there we go. You found a clue. Death's mimicking legend. A man pushed and a woman throwing herself into the river, exactly as the legend of the Thames. Could it be a deliberate mimicking? We won't know until we find out, I guess. So we'll continue on in the next episode, I think. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Sorry for my blundering of the speaking today because, you know, I apparently just can't speak English. If you'd like to see more content, don't forget to subscribe. We'll hope to see you next time. Bye bye.